What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Lynette.
It's your boy, Stanley.
Random TV reviews, Queen Sugar by any means.
By any means necessary.
Look, if I look higher than Nova and Aunt Vi, I'm not. I'm just tired.
They shared that joint with us tonight.
I'm just tired. So, we start off the episode when Nova is doing this protection ceremony for Too Sweet. A protection ceremony for him to get better, and a protection ceremony for all the things that's get ready to happen in his life. Because y'all know she wrote that article that basically exposed the police department and the correctional facilities for criminal slave labor. Because that's what basically it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling Calvin on this. Because there's two sides to every coin, and every coin has a head and every coin has a tail. And just sometimes it just don't work out the way you want it to work out. Calvin said, look here. I got you back there to visit Too Sweet on a favor. You weren't supposed to be back there. So at least you could have gave me a heads up that you were going to write an article that pretty much exposed the fact that someone on the inside let you back there in the first place. You took a picture, you posted the picture. Now all of us good guys are going to go down with the bad guys. And she was like, look, at the end of the day, I wish everybody was noble as you are. But they're not.
They're not.
So then on the flip side, he was like, look, my father was a police officer. My brother was a police officer. My brother-in-law was a police officer. And we all were good cops. You're going to take down a whole freaking, what do you call it? Precinct or a whole line of folk.
Yeah.
Because of one criminal kid.
And she was like, nah, it's not one. Because this whole system
is corrupt.
It's corrupt and built on or funded by freaking black bodies. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling what you're saying as far as I think she should have had gave him a heads up, but she still should have went forth with that article, even if he disagreed, because somebody got to fight the system. Right. Somebody got to beat back this freaking stuff they doing to black men and black women in the streets.
Yeah, that's why I said it's a heads and a tails to every coin. It's just like working for a corporate America job, and you got 1,000 employees that's doing the right thing, and you have 3 employees that's stealing money from the corporation, and the whole corporation go down. Them 3 are not the only ones that's going to be affected. It's the 1,000 too.
But so, unfortunately,
it is the way it is.
Sometimes you got to take down a whole situation, even though some good people in there.
Got to take down the Goliath.
Said you got to take them down because bad that you got some good ones, but majority of the system is corrupt.
It is.
So even though you got a few good apples in there, we don't know who those few good apples are.
So we have to
attack. So we have to attack the whole system.
The whole barrel of apples.
The whole system. So that's what she about. I'm attacking the whole thing. I don't care about none of y'all. That's what Nova's saying.
So Aunt Vi comes to work, y'all, and they under new management. They got this new little dude, young dude. Now, instead of him, see, this is what I hate about going under new management sometimes, is before you start implementing change, be a part of what currently is going on.
Yeah, and get to know the folk.
Yes, because obviously what they're doing has been working.
Exactly.
So he comes in, he wants them to do a script, he wants them to do this, he wants them to do that. Now, Vi was like, hey, I've been here since been pimping.
So I ain't new to this game, player.
You can't tell me how to run this. We know how to run this. And she said, you know what? Move out the way. Come on in here, y'all, and get y'all something to eat. Long story short, she told old boy, look at here. I quit. Because he had started accusing her of stealing money because she shorted someone $5. And she said, let me break it down to you. She was short last week. I knew she was coming back this week. She made up for the money that she didn't pay last week. She paid another $1 for the inconvenience that we gave her, and she tipped me $1. So that's where the $5 come from. But if you sat around here and you got to know us and know the customer base and know how we operate things and why these people keep coming back, you would understand what's happening around here. But you didn't. So I quit.
So that's pretty much new managers when they come in. They try to come in and try to flex their muscles and show how much power and prestige they got. Trying to gain some respect. You don't gain no respect coming in and telling people what to do off the jump.
People that's been doing it for years.
Yeah, but for years. Matter of fact, you need to come in there and learn from them. See what their system is. And see if
then
you can
make it better.
Yeah, then make it better. Whatever's come up short, but don't come in there and change the whole ball game because you light skinned and got a haircut and everything. You ain't skit player.
Did you really say that out loud?
Yeah, I said it.
So then we see Charlotte. She go over there to the escort house on Melina's. And she's pretty much... First of all, how did she get to that girl's house so easily and the lady just let her in?
Yeah, just let her on in the house.
So Melina came up and was like, oh, what you doing here? She said, look, what is it going to take for this to go away? She said, what is it going to take to be unraped? I said, well, darn.
Said, where they do that at?
So, Charlotte ended up leaving up out of there with a tail tucked between her legs and still really unsure whether or not her husband raped this woman or not. And the woman told her, said, just because of my field of work does not mean that I am unrapeable in so many words. Doesn't mean that just because I spread my legs open for $1 don't mean that you can take it the way you want to take it. She said, you don't know your husband like you think you do. And I said, nope, she don't. Because she wouldn't be in this situation if she did.
That's a risk that comes with that game.
It do.
That's
so
a risk.
The lawyer that Charlie had hired, oh, she was all upset, and she should have been. She said, why did you go over there talking to that girl? And she said, well, did she take anything from you? She was like, no, she didn't. She said, well, basically, this is how it's going to work. Your husband is a black man, a black wealthy athlete.
Yep.
And she's a white woman. She said, well, she ain't white.
She ain't white. She said she going to be by the time they get finished, but she going to be white.
Because she ain't black.
Yep.
So she said, look, your husband is the OJ without the knife. They pretty much gonna rake him through the coals and make a public spectacle of him.
Exactly.
And baby, everything is touchable right now. So get your coins up, but I will be able to keep him out of jail because there is a rape kit out here.
Exactly.
I said, well, God don't. So Ralph Angel goes ahead. He confronts his co-worker about hooking him up with the cousin that got the bad seed cane.
Yeah, he told me so. Yeah, you home. This my play cousin.
We not even really like that.
Yeah, we ain't really, this is somebody from the block. Nah, you come at him and first talking about this is your cousin, and he good peoples and everything, you know him, y'all cool.
He talking about some buyer beware.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is what pissed me off.
I thought Ralph Angel was gonna stretch him out now.
I thought it was, but I'm glad he didn't because he needed a job.
He need that job, yeah.
But this is what tripped me out. Right after that, homeboy gonna approach Ralph Angel with another shiesty way of making some coin.
Yeah, stealing freaking computers from the company. But that was after he went to the office and his boss got a paycheck. When he got the paycheck, I said, something gonna be wrong with that paycheck.
Me too.
No, something be wrong. And he said, wait a minute, player. This is off.
I work 40 hours.
The weight is off. I work 40 hours.
He said.
And it's only 32 hours. He talking about some freedom ain't free.
So basically, they short their check to make them work harder and work longer hours. Because they know that they got to check in with their parole officer.
Yep. So
and they got to have 40 hours on their freaking pay stub.
Yep.
I said, well, God don't. And then Ralph Angel went into the... I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. So while Aunt Vi is she's off duty. She did her shift for the day, and she's sitting around with two of her little girlfriends from back in the day. Evidently, these women done made something of themselves, and they think Aunt Vi has made something out of herself too, because she in street clothes. She's sitting there, and they think she's a business owner. Where that new boss of hers
gonna roll up on them, yeah.
Talking about some, why you ain't working? She said, I clocked out 15 minutes. No, I need you to work again.
For another hour.
So basically, he embarrassed the heck out of her in front of these women.
Yep.
Because these women thought that evidently Aunt Vi used to own a business or
something. This
is a lie that she's put on. We'll find out more about that. Trust me. Aunt Vi just went ahead and got up out of there. She ended up over at the house with Nova and Charlie. She went up in the house and Nova said, oh, what's wrong with you? Aunt Vi said some things are just better unsaid.
Yeah, and we just take care and just start a whole better day tomorrow. Nova went on in there.
And she said, I got something for you.
I
got something that ease your pain. She said, come on.
Get right on to it.
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
She took one toke and she was high already. I said, come on now on freaking Vi. One hit.
She done talked about some Hollywood is so big, y'all.
They was like, la 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 la.
I was with them.
You don't want to hear that from your aunt.
We don't want to hear, but So then Vi said, look, no, but what you got going on over there? Because you
I know you got somebody.
You got somebody over there. So then Charlie said, is it a girl or is it a boy? And she said, I thought that was just a little college thing that you did, a little phase you went through. She said, well, it's not about who it is. It's what's
on the inside.
I said,
yeah.
She still ain't never answered that goddamn question.
No, she ain't never answered the question.
I said, oh. So then we see Hollywood end up in a psychiatric ward. And I said, do he pull weekends at the psychiatric ward? Who does that? I said, now I know you pull weekends in jail.
But not at the ward they're playing.
You can't turn that off and turn it on. Well, come to find out, Hollywood got a whole nother wife on the side.
Whole nother woman way over town that used to be good to him.
Well, what happened is, I still got much respect for Hollywood because what's happening is, he used to be married to, well, he still is married to this woman. And she went through whatever she went through that put her in this position. But he never divorced her because he wanted to keep her
on his benefit,
on the benefits so that she could receive help.
I said, that's a good dude right
So
there.
he has to be the one that comes back and forth to sign papers and do whatever and to calibrate and all that stuff to keep her afloat. Well, evidently she's been on suicide watch and she has to be signed out on his name, basically.
Yeah.
So he's sitting there talking to her. He gets a phone call from Vi. She sees it. She goes crazy.
And throw his freaking phone freaking across the room.
I said, darn.
Now, see, I got a problem with you now in the Hollywood. So I understood that you done moved on. But you needs to tell Vi that you still got a wife that you taking care of, player.
Yes.
Because if she finds out on a whim that you and she on you benefits, you ain't gonna. She gonna swear up God you still getting the booty.
And homegirl was like, because you know who his wife is, Maxine Shaw, attorney-at-law.
She gonna swear up God that you still dipping in that cookie jar, and ain't no way you gonna be able to lie your way. Well, you gonna be telling the truth, but because you hid it, you gotta tell her. How does she know?
So the wife has said, well, let's go ahead and make us another baby. I said, so Hollywood got kids.
Yep. So I want to do all I know about those.
I said, it's about to be some mess around here.
But it makes sense why he wanted to hurry up and get up out of there, because she wanted him to stay. And he was like, I got to hurry up and get back to the fish boat in Louisiana. I got to get on the boat. But it seemed like he was on his rushing back to there to check her out of that freaking place.
Yeah. So now he got somebody else that's like a cousin or something, get ready to come over there and watch over there. Now, this is some acting for your tale. That goddamn Maxine Shaw, attorney-at-law, when Hollywood said, look, we moved on. I moved on. You moved on. It is what it is. I got much love for you. But I'm going to have to say goodbye to you. And them tears rolled out her eyes. I said, that's that old school acting for your
Yes, indeed. It ain't none of that fake stuff that Alex be doing on freaking Loving You Is Wrong. You crying, but I don't see no tears.
Leave it alone.
Yeah.
So now we over at the auction.
And old shyster, the dude, what the name is?
What the name is? Landry.
Yeah, Landry over there.
Basically, at this auction, Remy and Prosper was there to coach Charlie on what to do, how much to spend, and what not to do.
And she hard-headed.
Charlie let what's his name?
Freaking shyster, that's what we're going to call him.
Yeah, Langley. Whatever his name is, hell. Let him get all up in her head and get into her ego and made her overspend.
Yep. 2 times the money that she's supposed to spend.
But not only did she overspend, what she did was she put a statement out in the whole community that I got money to burn. So Remy and them was pissed to the max.
Pissed.
And now we got Ralph Andrew behind Charlie's head, pissed to the max, because one of the goals was get my daddy's tractor back. But she don't overspend so much. She can't even get the tractor back. She can't even bid on it.
Matter of fact, she didn't even want to bid on it. She's telling us we're going to get a better tractor.
And it ain't got nothing to do with the tractor. It's your daddy's.
Yeah.
So we had saw Remy go off to the side and come back. Long story short, Remy had went and got one of his buddies to bid on this tractor and get it for her because he knew she was gonna
screw it up. Yeah, because she hard headed. Yeah,
so they still ended up getting the dad a tractor, but she still wound up overspending and letting the community know I got money. And she wore red bottoms, and the auctioneer made sure to point it out.
Said sold to the woman with the red bottoms.
I said, oh my God,
said, man.
So now we got Micah. Micah's so stressed out. Now, didn't we tell y'all this was going to happen? He wanted to go back so bad. He didn't know what he was walking into. He said, I feel like I'm in prison. I can't go outside.
You ought to be for being hard-headed.
I keep seeing Stella, whatever. So his mama said, well, why don't we just move down here? He said,
yes. Yes, I want to come. I want to.
Anywhere but here.
Matter of fact, you should have never carried your tail back to LA anyway.
But he needed to go back because this was a lesson that only life can teach you.
Yeah, true that, true that, true that.
So then we see Calvin. Calvin comes through and he's talking to Nova. Nova's making a drug transaction with one of her dudes on the street. Well, dude on the street let Nova know, look, Too Sweet had your product on it when he got popped. So you could tell that she started to feel some kind of way.
Yeah.
And I started to feel some kind of way too.
Yep.
But this is what happened. Oh, Calvin came through. And Calvin gave it to her straight. Calvin said, look at here. You're a hypocrite. Because you're a hypocrite. And Stella said the same thing that I was going to say. I thought he was going to say you're a hypocrite because you're so black power.
Yeah.
But you sleep with a married white man.
Yeah.
But that ain't what he said. He said you are a hypocrite because you're pumping drugs to the very community that you trying to save.
And she was like, this just weed. He said, no, I'm not talking about that. He said, you giving them an illegal substance. So in other words, you giving to them what can get them behind bars. And you selling that to them. Yeah. So I feel you on that one. So
Calvin said, you know what? I always wondered why you wanted to be with me because I love you, but I realized you didn't want a relationship. You wanted company.
Yeah.
I said, well, darn. Well, she said, well, when you leave, make sure you leave the key behind. I said, oh, yeah.
So yeah, she kicked them out for real.
I said, oh my God. So it had so many layers to it or whatever, but it really, I'm not gonna say it wasn't much, but it has slowed down to a pace that is kind of like, I'm ready for it to pick up
back up. Yeah.
Now because now it's kind of like, what's next? We really not moving nowhere. I didn't even see my boo Blue this week.
Yeah. So, Oprah, y'all, over there, by any means necessary, speed this bad boy up, please.
All right. And straight from the VA.
The dirty, dirty South. 2 up, 2 down. Holla.